Happy Monday, everyone. Most of you guys know that I do not sit still, so this is going to be a little more lengthy of a topic to talk about right now for 2025 with Trump's tariff wars, how it's affecting debt and equity markets, what I've seen. So follow me here while I'm warming up for my second workout of the day. But early in the year, so we had some topics at the IMN conference in Laguna, and the consensus was there was no consensus about what was going to happen. Now we have more cloudability and less certainty, but more certainty. So it's all kind of up there. So the common theme there is when there's unclarity, people don't act. So everyone's sitting on the sidelines. You just saw the announcement last week at Buffett's town hall, what do you call it, but they're sitting on $330 billion in cash, just sitting waiting. That's just Buffett. Think about all these other countries out there, all these other companies out there that are just sitting on cash, just waiting because they have no idea what Trump's going to do, the tariffs, how much is steel going to cost from China? Are we going to, what's energy going to cost? No idea. So contracts, everything's just stalled out. It is absolutely crazy right now how idle money is. Inertia. I wrote about this a couple weeks ago in my newsletter, and it was the common census for lenders, and this kind of goes across the board as I talk to lenders all the time. Lenders have money. It's the borrowers, sponsors, realtors, or people slowly getting documents in to go underwrite this. Lenders have more money out there to go put into play than I've ever seen. They are so eager right now to go lend on good deals with good sponsors. They're actually chasing borrowers. We try to do the best we can to go chase, not say chase, but to get the borrowers to be able to get us documentation to go get them approved. But they're holding back because they're not really certain about what rates are going to do because it jumps, it goes down. No idea what's about to happen. What's going to happen to the deal, or the price is going to go up, go down, how much is it going to cost to go. Heck, you can't even get bids on anything right now. This is back in like 2020 in the COVID time when like your lumber prices and your window prices packages would quadruple overnight, and builders didn't know what to do. This is kind of the same thing. So the uncertainty there. That's on the borrower side. The lenders have money. If you're trying to raise capital, this is the other thing I want to share with you guys is raising capital right now is extremely difficult, especially equity. Even prior to this year, into 2024, first 25, the professionals that are raising money. So this is the hardest they've ever seen, to be able to raise equity. Most of the consensus I was talking to there, the people writing the equity checks, the ones that had the money, that had too much money, want more money, want their money to make more money, we're looking for two things. And this is kind of a common thing that I want to share with you to be able to take into your marketplace. One, they want certainty of sponsorships because they'd seen too many new sponsors absolutely F up deals. It was multifamily, office, retail, or whatever. Sometimes it was not their fault. It was just, they didn't have, well, really no one had any insights on how to go handle 2020. It just, it screwed everyone. But no more new sponsors. They have had to have experience, battle scars, and come out the other side smell like roses. Two, if it didn't involve cash flow, consistent cash flow, and a minimum on a quarterly basis, don't even come across their desk. It's like, it's immediate no. So you got to have great sponsorship. You got to have cash flow. And a third one, actually, there's equity investors looking for, is the sponsor needed significant skin in the game. Does that sound familiar? Same thing that lenders are looking for when it comes to lending money. So this is back on the struggling raising capital. It's like how to position yourself to go attract the capital you need to go grow your business. And I tease this a little bit in my post there is like, you're going to have a specific ask. This is numbers. These are, you need numbers. Like, what is it you need? What's it going to be used for? Specifics, acquiring property, improving it, equipment, whatever that is going to be. Second thing is going to be when you get that money to go do the things you're going to do with it, what's going to happen to it? That money needs to come back with friends and make that more valuable. So if you're going to go buy a property, it's going to be more valuable after you get done with it. What's the top line revenue? Gross revenue is going to happen because of that. And what's the net revenue going to be? So you need to know the specific numbers. And the third thing is if you're an investor or even lender, like asking for money from an investor or lender, they're going to want to know what the repayment's going to be, the ability to repay. This is both sides of the equation for debt or equity, the ability to repay. When are they going to get the money back? What's it going to look like? Is it going to be in one big chunk at the end? Is it going to be monthly? Are they going to be a debt equity position? What's the waterfall going to be? Like, you need to be specific about what that's going to look like. The simpler it is to understand, the easier it's going to get to yes. It doesn't matter the dollar amount. Think about this from the standpoint of a depository lender or family office. They have a too much money problem. Your job as a sponsor that's asking for capital is to solve that problem. If you can help offload safely and be a caretaker of that money, you get to solve their problems. It doesn't matter how much. In fact, the more of it, the better. So sometimes bigger deals are better. So, but that's, you need a team. And most people think that investing is an individual sport. For individual, no, it's actually a team sport. So hopefully this helps you guys out a little bit as far as the, mindset and conditions of debt and equity out there. There's so much money out there ready to go. I know right now we're seeing businesses and investors that are struggling, equity rich, cash poor. A lot of stuff about to happen. I think Trump's tariff, that's what they touch on. Trump's tariff finalization clarity is going to get a lot of money shaken loose to have the ability to go put into play. So be ready. I think the next 90 days is going to be crucial, especially this deal with China gets inked. We've already got UK, we've already got India, and then others ready to go. But if China gets inked, it's off the races because the capital markets know for certainty what's going to happen. So get your team ready, get your deals ready, get your documents ready, both debt and equity ready to go. So hopefully help us you guys out. You know where to reach me if you guys have any questions. Hit the like and share if you have other friends that are business owners, investors, or just curious financial planners, CPAs, all that are struggling or want to keep in touch with what's going on in the capital markets. We're going to do more of these. I'm going to be doing more of these videos coming up, but definitely want to help the small business owner and the real estate investors access the capital they need to grow their business. Bye.